We're the local butcher, and I say we by Dan and I. We are two former chefs, professionally trained. We've been cutting meat for 20 years. We are bringing back the original butcher shop with real, fresh, locally raised organic meats from nearby local farms, breaking down whole animals, which is no longer done very much, especially in the normal meat markets and such. And we're just trying to bring back real, properly raised meats. We're located actually in Alcoa, Tennessee, 20 feet away from Maryville. Well, it's important to buy locally raised meats because the general industry of meat has gotten a little bit scary. For decades, people have slowly stopped caring about the quality of their meat. As it got cheaper and cheaper, it got far less quality. Recalls are becoming prominent, and it's really important to get back to properly raised animals from nearby local farms where you can actually shake the hand of the person that grows your food.
I think it's very important that people can come into a shop and talk to somebody that knows the farmers and have been to the farm firsthand. They know what is going into the meat, knowing what they're getting when they walk out the door. Can have the confidence that what they're feeding their families is healthy for them. They don't have to wonder where it came from or what they're gonna feel like after they cook it for their family. To have somebody there that has a background in the culinary industry can definitely make them feel more comfortable trying new things, new recipes out, new cuts of meat that they've never tried before.
We carry locally raised beef, pork, lamb, chicken, and turkey, all from nearby farms, either here in East Tennessee or just a bit closer to Middle Tennessee. All from either organic practice or certified organic farms. West Wind Farms, certified organic poultry. We also carry eggs. We do Sweetwater Valley cheeses. And we also prepare a lot of things in-house from those meats. As far as prepared entrees go, we do chili to go with our house-made hot dogs. We do sloppy joes. We do meatloaf, fully cooked. We do pot roast. We do lots of gluten-free stocks, soup bases. We make all of our own deli meats, all of our own sausages. We have 16 to 20 varieties of sausage we're up to now. Again, all made in-house, no preservatives, no chemicals, and even no sugar usually. We do get a lot of requests in for larger orders as far as half cows and quarter cows. Right now, we just don't have the manpower to do that yet. We're hoping to get that within the end of our first year. Right now we're getting in about 1 cow per week as far as our retail case goes, and we break it down one piece at a time. All of our meat is usually cut to order. Very occasionally we do put here in our case a few convenience cuts, some of the more popular ones that are just ready to take home and heat up however you wish. Most of the time we prefer that folks come in and tell us exactly what they're looking for dinner. We can make sure they leave exactly what they want.
The items we sell most in the store is sausage. Usually it takes first place. We make pound for pound more sausage than just about anything else in the house. We usually run about 100 pounds of sausage a week, and we make about 16 to 20 different varieties, most popular being some breakfast and Italian varieties. We also do a lot of bratwurst and variations of bratwurst, then ground beef, and then of course good grilling steaks and roasts to special cuts.
We make all of our own sausages in-house from whole pigs. We do break it down one piece at a time. We season it ourselves. We do not use any preservatives, chemicals, unnecessary ingredients of any type. Most of our sausages are sugar-free, almost all of them. Usually it's nothing more than salt, pepper, and spices in any of ours. We use natural casings, and some of them are even smoked in-house. We do make our own bacon. It is an oven-roasted bacon. It's a classic natural cure, 7 to 10 days. We then take it and we slow roast it in the oven rather than smoking it. It gives it a very light, very mild flavor, like a well-seasoned, just kind of pork roast. It's actually really good and extremely popular. We go through upwards of 30 pounds a week. So one of the more unique products we carry is our bacon jam. Just as when normal chefs like to just play around with food, this is a kind of a sweet and savory kind of spread. It's actually made with cooked down fresh bacon, onions, apples, a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of brown sugar, a tiny bit of heat, and actually a splash of coffee because coffee goes great with bacon. And you actually simmer it down until you get an actual jam. We sell it in very small containers such as this, so there's no big commitment, just $2 to give it a try. You can put it on anything. We've seen it go on hamburger buns, hot dog buns. It's gone on cornbread. It's gone into brownie mix. Some folks made us some brownies for it. It's gotten a lot of just fun uses for it. The front end of our shop is actually full of locally raised and locally produced, Knoxville-based ingredients, condiments, barbecue sauces. We actually have some commemorative Alcoa water from the Alcoa plant. We just got in a week ago. Locally made salsas. We even have soap that is made from our beef tallow from here in the shop. And we carry a large selection of Lodge cast iron, which is actually made in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, just a couple of hours away.
I've really enjoyed learning the art of butchering. I've been cutting meat for many years in kitchens, cooking, and it's a totally different experience to start with the whole animal and break it down, you know, piece by piece into what's more recognizable that you would use in dishes, and doing custom cuts for specific recipes for customers. One of the things that brings most of our customers back, and what we hear over and over again, is when they try our meats that have come from farms that are all pasture raised and all natural, they can't believe the difference in the flavor and the texture. Some of them have even tried to go back to eating some of the grocery store meats and the mass-produced meats that are on the market right now, and come back and just tell us what a big mistake it was.
I think it is important for everyone to have their own butcher and chef available to help them pick out the best meats, because meat is very expensive, and it's getting more expensive across the board. It's very important to get the best piece that you're looking for to feed your family and to know what to do with it. And it's great to have a real butcher and chef handy that can help you with that. As far as our most popular cuts in the case go, it's usually beef and what we call the big three. The beef tenderloin filet, the New York strip, and the ribeye steak are the most popular cuts in the house. Being in whole animal butcher shop, we do offer every cut of beef, pork, lamb, chicken, and turkey. And we will break them down to order, and we can usually find a substitute if your budget is a little more restricted and you want to feed more people with a little bit less money. I would say probably the best service we're offering to the local community is just getting back to real butchering and proper meats, and just keeping everyone as healthy as we can.